When you think of Porsche, you think 911s or sports car that are incredibly well made. However, they're also very competent at building SUVs that are very sporty as well, comfortable, and incredibly reliable. This example here is a 2015 3-litre plug-in hybrid Porsche Cayenne. In terms of exterior, they get the design bang on. So starting off with the headlights, you can see these aerodynamic xenon headlights. You've got these vents where the condenser is on each side. You've got, on this particular vehicle, front parking sensors. The car is finished in pure white. That's what officially is known, where to the layman, it may be known just as a white car. So coming around the side, you've got 19-inch alloy wheels, which I prefer. You can go up to probably 22 inches on these, but you compromise the ride quality. So having a higher profile tire, I think I would prefer, because when you drive one of this, it's a bit of a balance between comfort and handling. But I think for most people, comfort comes first. As you may have noticed, the calipers are painted in green, and the reason for this is that this is a plug-in hybrid. So Porsche from factory paint them green. It's got folding side mirrors, which are quite handy on an SUV because sometimes you have to go through bollards, tight spaces, etc. Rear windows are privacy along with a back window as well. The car also benefits from a side step. And coming around the back, this car looks as aggressive and as good as it does at the front. Sometimes there's a bit of imbalance between manufacturers in terms of design, where it's let down either by the front or the back. Not the case with the Cayenne. So at the top, you've got this really aggressive roof spoiler. The Porsche lettering is in black. You've got these LED brake lights and indicator lights, as well as a reverse light. And my favorite feature of probably at the back, I think, is these quad tail exhaust pipes that are wrapped around the bumper. It gives a really nice aggressive feel, and I particularly like it. And the other thing to note at the back is you've got the reverse camera, which is handy for some people. Not very important for me because I like to think I'm good at parking. But yeah, joking aside, I think some people do over-rely on cameras and sensors. In terms of the interior, this is where Porsche, in my opinion, really excels. Their build quality is probably single-handedly some of the best in the industry. The door cards feel proper solid, and you can look at, this car's got 65,000 miles, but if you look at the wear and tear in the dash, it actually looks maybe about 20,000 miles. Now, you may think this might be an odd example, but actually we come across a lot of Porsche products where they've just aged incredibly well. And that's one of the reasons why the brand is my own personal favorite. So in terms of spec, you've got the automatic headlights, you've got the sports steering wheel with a paddle shift. It's got the most important thing, which is the Bose sound system. Obviously in a car like this, long journeys, you want to play your podcast music, so you get some crisp sound. It's also got the red seat belts, which are very common to see in the 911s, but good to see in a Cayenne as well. The dial gauges, again, are in green, and that's a theme that is a plug-in hybrid car. And the infotainment system is actually still quite modern. You can connect to your phone, play your music, navigate, etc. The front seats are electrically adjustable, they're heated, and so are the rear seats. They're also heated. At the back, you can see there's loads of leg room, which is good to see because, again, it's not a given in an SUV always. The seats at the back are very comfortable. You can see there's lots of padding, perforation as well. You've got two buttons there just in front of you, and they allow the heated seats to be on or off. And there's also in the door cards lots of speakers, which gives it a really, really good note, and the passengers can also enjoy the music. The seats also fold, giving you lots of space from the back you get a quite spacious boot, and as I demonstrated earlier, you can fold the seats, so if you need to carry any large items in the car, you can do. So in terms of performance, the car has a 3-litre V6 supercharged engine that also has a 10.8 kilowatt hour battery capacity that can be charged in about 4 hours using your 3-pin plug at home. In terms of the power, it's got 330 horsepower, 440 Newton meters of torque. That's powered by an 8-speed automatic gearbox. It does a 0 to 60 in a surprisingly 5.9 seconds, which is the equivalent of some sports cars that are probably about 10 years old. So it's very, very quick when you want it to be, but also they drive very, very comfortable, and it's almost, they're tuned that way to let you drive as comfortable as you like. But if you put it in sports mode, the car will go. So I hope you enjoyed the review for this Porsche Cayenne, and if you did, please comment, like and subscribe. Thank you. Adios.